What are you in for, new blood? Innocent. So was I, for the first one. The other murders were all me, though. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma. If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanach, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkul the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkul the Beast. Madanach's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it. He's old-fashioned like that. Small blade, easy to hide. I mean, sure, you could just swing a pickaxe into someone's face, but people tend to see that coming. Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it. Bottles of moon sugar. Khajiit use it as a pick-me-up. Good way to pass the time. Prisoners smuggle the stuff in. Only currency we have down here. A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me, but I knew I'd be blamed. So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, got caught. Now I'm here. They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies, grab any ore we've mined, and beat down the troublemakers. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined up, we don't get any. Because life was better under the old ways. No Nords and their laws. One day the Forsworn will paint the walls of Markarth in your kinsman's blood. Best you not be there on that day, Nord. Until next time.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Ah, you want protection? I can get you what you need. Maybe you could do something for me first. Duak has a bottle of skooma. Finest distilled moon sugar. I'm shaking just thinking about it. Thank you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you. All right, then. I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
What do you want?
I don't want to talk about it.
Till next time. What do you want? I've digging to do.
Other prisoners get suspicious when we... You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine. Getting the shakes, huh? All right, take it. Old gods keep you.
Good day. I'm innocent. The Nords framed me.
Jarl decided
I was nowhere
too
near
much.
that murder.
Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay? Uh-huh.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when
The
I was
new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh? A true killer like me. The gods put us here to fill their halls with souls. You'll fit in fine down here. Murder, banditry, assault, theft, and lollygagging. You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But first you gotta pay the toll. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving. Fine. Go on in. But don't try anything in there. Monadnock knows more than you think. Fight well.
Well, well, look at you. Your kinsmen have turned you into an animal, Nord. A wild beast caged up and left to go mad. Well, well, look at you. Your kinsmen have turned you into an animal, Nord. A wild beast caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? Your freedom? Yes, but even if you were to escape Sidna Mine, your name would still be stained with all that blood. You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of your kinsman stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you. There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides me, he's been here the longest. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is. I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. But my execution never came. Dhonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control. This was our land. We were here first. Then the Nords came and put chains on us, forbid us from worshipping our gods. Some of us refused to bow. We knew the old ways would lead us back to having a kingdom of our own. That is who we are. The Forsworn. Criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free. Our vengeance will come. Do you remember the sun? Because you'll forget. Soon. Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists? So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Madanak once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family, each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting. Yes, but I need a show of loyalty from you. I don't need a shiv in the back while we break out. Have you met Grisvar the Unlucky? He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good. Our struggle is our people's struggle.
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
Think about it.
How old is my daughter now, I wonder? In prison, you lose track of time.
Do you remember the... You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, Madanak? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The Reach belongs to the Forsworn!
I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go. Into the tunnel. Let's go. Someone there? That takes care of that.
Get him off.
What was that?
while I have a word with our favorite outsider. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. We better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by. Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry about your name. They'll know who to blame and fear after today. It'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again. We'll reclaim our land, and then when power is ours, we'll have peace. A kingdom. Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now.
Madanak, think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Your family? You've poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Thonar!
Never should have come here. Finish this!
You won't even live to regret this! Just give up! You can't win! This is your last mistake!
Mercy.
Show me what you got!
So Madanak was behind those murders. Gods help us.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is a legend. All I ask is a fair price.
It's a wonderful house, my love. We have a cozy little profit. Here, this is your share, love. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Goodbye, my love. It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet.
Got some good people. I don't claim. Take a look. Don't forget to check it inside the shop if you need anything.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Everything's trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
When the top level was built, give it, quickly. Extraordinary. I see it now. The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile, a trick. Something they did not anticipate. No, not even them. The blood of Altmer, Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer. The elves still living provide the key. Bear you hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete. Ah, the box contains the heart. Ah, the essence of a god. I have devoted my life to the Elder Scrolls. but their knowledge is a passing awareness when compared to the encompassing mind of divinity. The Dwemer were the last to touch it. It was thought to have been destroyed by the Nerevarine, but my lord told me otherwise. The Daedric Prince of the Unknown, Hermaeus Mora. I thought there were no secrets left to know until I first spoke to him. He asks a price to work his will. A few murders, some dissent spread, a plague or two, for the secrets I can endure. In time, he brought me here, to the box. But he won't reveal how to open it. Maddening. How long will it be sung? My feet were set upon the rock, but it turned to mud and drew me down.
Come closer, bask in my presence. I am Hermaeus Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen, a knower of the unknown. I have been watching you, mortal. Most impressive. Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end. Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me. When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissary. What say you? Be warned, many have thought as you do. I have broken them all. You shall not evade me forever.
Unless you're bringing me
Yes,
another round.
Carlia.
Keep walking.
Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? A problem? Let me see it. Ah, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. A word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Ah, yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who'd have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship? Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
I understand.
Yes, Dohaki.
I have things to study. What is it? Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide to the Former Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings. Preposterous! That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. While I appreciate the sentiment, I still have to decline. Being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret. I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority. Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you.
Here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves. Understand?
What a waste. There must be a dozen men of them. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his race. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine. What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research. Better them than us. We lost 3 good men to the traps out there. And for what? Just to see another damn sword. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and your people. What say you in your defense? Then pay with your blood.
Whole dwarven city underneath the keep. Nashu and Zed. Best steer clear.
The heck? I have potions for... So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Now, you let me know if you need a cure or anything else. Stop moping about, girl. Cures won't change what you've done.
I was such a fool. How could I let him use me like that?
We all get used, dear. Living with it that makes you a woman. A little bit of... Take a look. I have herbs to mix.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any... You look Take a look. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Businesses? Your children?
Your very lives?
And what does the Empire?
Come to Dragon's Re... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Sorry. Just thinking about my experiment.
I'm kind of busy. You here for less? Take a look. Yes, goodbye.
My mind is on my experiments today.
Can't believe I'm posted here. Even the beds are made of stone. Dozen men up here. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could. Get to protect his research. Better them than us. We lost 3 good men in the fight. For what? Just to see another damn spider clanking around? You're trespassing here. You better clear out. Better than... We lost 3 good men to the traps up there. And for what? Just to see another damn spider flying around? Well, at least this post is safe enough. Come on, let's get back to work. Order of the art. Stop right there. Smart. Better than... We lost 3 good men to the trap. And for what? Just to see another damn spider clanking around? Well, at least this post is safe enough. Come on. Let's get back to work. By order of the art, stop right there. Smart man. Better than... We lost 3 good men to the trap. And for what? Just to see another damn spider clanking around? Well, at least this post is safe enough. Come on, let's get back to work. You have committed crime. Better than... We lost 3 good men to the trap. And for what? Just to see another damn spider clanking around? Well, at least this post is safe enough. Come on, let's get back to work. have committed crimes against...
Is someone there?
What do you think this is?
Another trap, most likely. So dangerous. 3 of the guards died when the lower hall flooded with steam. What was that?
What was that?
Accidents like this don't just happen. Someone is trying to sabotage my uncle's research.
All right. If there is a thief, he won't leave this tower alive.
What was that?
But shouldn't we inform Master Calcelmo?
You have committed crime. By order of the... Order of the Yard. Stop. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you? Then let me... You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you? You have committed crimes against... You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. It's all... Break the law in Markarth, and it's off to sit in a mine with you.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Was there something else? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes a burden and you find yourself in Winterhold, visit me at the college. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. If you have further need of me, Was there something else? If you have further need of me, you can find
You must
me in the
hasten to
college.
Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the Guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve. If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Taking me up on my offer, eh? Good. I'm assuming you're here for more than the usual Guild rate. Let's take a look at him. Give my regards to Carlia if you see her.
The mages don't let us go into college. Aster says his paw says the college makes lots of bad things happen. But the mages are saying
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you. Hello, my love. We have a cozy little profit. Here, this is your share, love. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Goodbye, my love.
We've got small weapons as well. Take a look. Take a look. Good doing business with you.
I don't claim looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
I've been looking for you. Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go. I work for Bellathor at the General Goods Store.
I work with my mother.